you know, I just kind of wanted to mostly do this to kind of show you guys actually a little bit more about me.
A lot of people know me as, you know, just someone who's crazy, someone who's random, someone who's insane and questionable. Yeah, those are pretty much me. So here's some things that, you know, are about me and what I like to do. I am actually one of those people that actually like to go outside, and I like to skateboard, I like to surf, I like to, oh my gosh, like I like to go hunting, I like to go shooting, I like to go dirt bike riding, I like to BMX, I like to motocross, I like to four-wheel, I like to go crawling. For those of you who do not know what crawling is, it is when you take a big truck that is lifted and you, like, drive it on rocks. Yeah. Go figure. And also when I was younger, I liked to go and buy like a big thing of ice, like an ice block, and go down a hill and ride it in the summer because I had nothing to do with my life, and that's what we did. So as you can tell, it's kind of more of a guy thing this time and not like extremely pretty girly, even though I'm a girl. I'm actually more of a tomboy. Well, actually I used to be more of a tomboy because my whole entire life I've actually grown around nothing but guys. Like, I've literally spent my whole entire summers hanging out with my family that was mostly guys. Most of my cousins are guys. I only have, when I was growing up, I actually had one girl, but she didn't even come around, so, you know, it was mostly just me and a group of guys. And then that's when my two oldest cousins never showed up, and my other older cousin just was never around. So, yeah, I'm not the type of girl that actually likes to get all pretty every day. I will mostly spend a lot of my time in guy clothes. Half of my clothes are men's clothes. I actually wear men's pants because girl pants can't fit me correctly, so I have to wear guys. I have a lot of guy shirts, like this one.
This is a men's shirt. As you can tell, it's very manly. Very, very manly. It's got my college on there. Very manly. Jackets that I get are very manly. I actually made this jacket myself. I designed it and I made it myself. I've had this jacket for a very, very, very long time. And I actually got it in a men's, what is this, extra large? Yeah. So, very manly. Very manly. My backpack. Very manly. Actually, it was a guy's bag, and we are currently not on speaking terms, and probably will never ever be friends ever again, sadly. That's just one of the things that happens in life. But yes, when we were friends, he was nice enough to give me this backpack because my cat destroyed my other Dekai backpack, which is right here. Yay, everything's spilling, woohoo! Again, another manly backpack. So, I don't know, I have a lot of manly things in my room. Like this wall, for example. This whole entire wall. Literally. You don't see girls drawing this. That's not normal. Okay, I can totally understand about this, you know? But when are you going to find a chalk wall from a chick that has Marilyn Manson on her wall? I mean, you just don't. I mean, now, with the whole BAM element, you know, all of that, and the whole, you know, him, his Eternal Majesty, you know, all that, and signatures. I actually need to really, really update that wall because that wall is horrible. So, and actually my good artwork is actually covered by this thing over here, so, just saying. Yeah, you know,
I'm just more of a dude, kind of.
I actually, you know, and it's funny because I actually play guy sports. I mean, I can play football. They wouldn't let me on the football team because I was a girl in high school. And that was when the big controversy about letting girls play football was a big issue. But then I got into tennis officially, so then I ended up
just destroying things. So,
And everybody feared me because I was just mean. I was brutal. Let's see what else. I do ride my horse still. I'm not really supposed to because she's really old, but I don't put a saddle on her. I actually just jump on her and I just lay on her. So, I'm not afraid to get dirty. I actually like playing in dirt. I still actually go outside and play in dirt, and I actually make mud castles because I have nothing to do. I was never that weird kid that like ate bugs a lot, but I definitely did play with bugs. Till then I became a little bit smarter about, you know, playing with spiders is not the best.
or snakes. Yeah. Playing with snakes is not okay, apparently.
And, you know, having a bite that shows playing with snakes is not okay. You know, it kinda, yeah. I mean, I've had burns and stuff like that from like riding motorcycles, nothing too drastic. I mean, I've cliff jumped with a whole bunch of guys. Pretty much, it's my life. I go to the ape caves, I go rock climbing, I go wall climbing, I go hiking a lot. And I think that's why a lot of my friends were like, why we don't like you because of this. And that's why, you know, it's really weird. So with that, oh yeah, I have been skateboarding since I first got my skateboard in middle school. I believe I was in the 6th grade. I don't remember what age I was at, but I was in the 6th grade. I got my first skateboard, never broken a bone. I've actually done half pipes, stuff like that. I do not ride on my skateboard as much as I used to. I do just because I can. But because of where I live, it's really, really difficult. There is no sidewalks, and I'm just in traffic all the time, and it just takes up too much time. And our skate parks aren't that great. So that's another reason of why. However, in the wintertime, I do take off the trucks, and I do slide it down the canal. I've been snowboarding off and on. I mean, mostly
I just use other people's equipment.
because I can't afford a snowboard myself, but I can afford a skateboard, you know. And what's really cool is when I went, I actually started snowboarding because of my cousin Sam, because he also got me into skateboarding too. So when we were really, really little, we would always skateboard. That was like the whole skateboarding thing with me. I even skateboarded even through high school. And then college hit, and then I still do it once in a while. I used to go to demos, things like that. I used to be obsessed with going to demos. I went mostly with friends and on my own. Hence why I use other people's equipment, or I just use my skateboard and take the trucks off. That's about it. Surfing, I actually surfed when I was younger. I've never been to Hawaii. I've never been to, you know, any other place to go surfing. I've been on surf, like, little things that duplicate a surf. I mean, but it's not the real thing. I've never surfed, like, a huge, ginormous wave, but I have, in Oregon, and I have in Washington at Ocean Shores. Not California, but Washington State. Not DC, but Washington State, where Seattle is. But in this town called Ocean Shores, my grandma actually had a beach house there, and we actually had surfboards, and I would actually go surf and stuff like that. It was a lot of fun. What else? Off-roading and four-wheeling, stuff like that. We've always, my family has had four-wheelers all the time. We take them out. I don't have one. I wish I did, but I don't. Motorcycle. I have been on a motorcycle when I was 7. No, even younger. I was 5. My Uncle Owen took me on a motorcycle. That was my first time. And then I actually got to drive the thing when I was 5, 6, and 7. And that's when I learned how to do the gears, and that's when I got into motocross and BMX, stuff like that. I actually have a few burns from stuff like that. It didn't hurt that bad, but it was painful. I mean, I've never broken any bone while BMXing or biking or skateboarding. I mean, none of that. Never ever have. Never broken a bone in my body, just had my elbow pop out of its socket. That's it. That is it. I've never ever broken a bone in my body. Anything else? Besides crawling and off-roading, mudding, and stuff like that, my god brother would actually, he's taken me a few times. I'd actually go with other friends, you know, and go crawling, stuff like that, going off-roading in their vehicles, and it was fun. Other than that, I actually, like I said, it's mostly I hang out with guys, and so it's mostly a guy's sport that I do, and that's just what I've done. I mean, when I was younger, I'd always, you know, in the YMCA, we play football, tag football, you know, we were always active, and then I just started to hate the YMCA. I still do, to this day. I mean, even back then, I was actually a loner kid, and I would actually want to stay alone, because people just annoyed me, so, yeah. Well, and I also go to rodeos every year. I go to the Pendleton Roundup. Some years I'm in it, sometimes I'm not. It really just depends on what's out there. This year I will be able to go into the Letterbuck room. The only reason why I want to go in there is to say that I've been in there and then get out. That's it. That is it. That's the only reason why. Only because I want to see what's so interesting about this room. I mean, yeah, okay, they have TVs in there, big deal. But I've never been in there, and I don't plan on drinking. I just plan on going in there and then coming out. So, yes, I do go to the Pendleton Roundup every year. Sometimes I go for a week, sometimes I don't. It really just depends on my schedule. So, as you can tell, I'm a really big person into the whole guy thing. I mean, I don't know. I'm just a tomboy. I guess I just gotta get over it. So, yeah. I don't know. With that, if anybody has any other questions, if they have any other suggestions that they want me to do on a video, let me know. There's probably gonna be a lot of guys watching this and thinking that I'm just stupid. And that's okay too. So, I hope everybody has a great day, and I'll talk to y'all later, okay?
Later, yo.